So let's keep this.
You know, Stan is, well, I'm glad, I work with Stan now, so. You guys have a 17-point lead, 4-point lead in overtime, but you get the win. How did you guys stick to it when you played? You played 38 minutes, Paul, Chris played 40, Blake 42. How did you guys pull this out?
First of all, you got to give them a lot of credit. I thought we played a really good offensive first half. We played a really good offensive third quarter to start. Got that 17-point lead. But they have shot makers on their team, and Batum and Walker were awesome tonight. When it came down to it, I think we just made some really gritty plays in overtime. Blake was huge, and just it was a one-possession game. It came out of one play.
So how exhausted were you guys? And they've done I guess Doc has done a pretty good job limiting the starters' minutes when possible, but in a game like this one where it was pretty clear you guys were gonna have to play a lot, how exhausted were you at the end of overtime?
I felt pretty good. I mean, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape as an athlete, so I can handle 38. Now, if it was like 54 minutes, I mean that's another story. But no, I felt fine.
JJ, Blake's now had 3 games of at least 30 points since coming back after having no games of at least 30 points before the injury. What have you seen differently from him since he's been back?
It's a cliche, but he has played like he's on a mission. I don't know what that mission is, but it's been dominant, and this is as good as I've seen him play. I mean, you take out that Philly game, and his stats are unreal since that game. And other than I think maybe the Golden State game recently, he's been awesome in every game. So this is as good as I've seen him play.
JJ, you've had a bit of a rough shooting stretch coming into this game. How good does it feel to get something going? And do you ever really feel like you're in a shooting slump?
It's frustrating. So it feels good to have a good shooting game. I think as an athlete, you always sort of, maybe there's lingering doubt when you go through a prolonged shooting slump. If I have a 2 for 16 game, generally speaking, it's whatever. I'm going to make shots the next night. But it feels like, last, really since the Boston games, the last 8 games, I've had one good shooting game. So it was good to do that. But I always, feel like eventually there's going to be some sort of regression to the mean, and I'm going to make shots.
Well, against the Spurs, you had a couple wide open threes that you missed. Do you ever come back and say, with an extra aggression to make these shots to, sort of make up for it, or?
Extra aggression, what do you mean?
Come back and really want to just play better, I guess.
I was, I basically had an anxiety attack yesterday afternoon because I have been playing like shit. We've been, struggling as a team. I mean, shit, it's been awful. So I was like, oh, never felt that before. But that's not aggression. No, I went in this morning, I did my normal routine. I did my normal routine for the game. I took this from Ray Allen about 8 years ago, but he said, you just never change your routine when you're a shooter because you can't blame it on that. So you just do what you do and have the confidence that eventually those shots are going to go in.
All right, thanks, Derek.